Hang on, did your face, did I get some sun?
You did get some sun.
We're in the shade. Anyway,
I know.
This weekend was a crazy packed weekend of stuff. We had a wedding reception on my side of the family.
And we had graduation. My brother Eric and Kyle's sister Katie both graduated from the Ohio State University with a degree in business.
It was insane. So anyway, we are like super tired and super like, it was a busy weekend, but we wanted to share something with you guys today. Kind of like a theme of the weekend was big events happened. A wedding and graduating, like two of the biggest life events that somebody can experience. And it kind of got us thinking, like we did both those things. And although those big time events in our lives are super important and like very exciting, life isn't really about those big, huge moments.
Right, it's really about some of the small, just the small things, like living life more as a journey instead of like here's your high school graduation and then there's college and yeah.
It's about the journey. It is about, you know, it's not only about the destination. It's about appreciating the journey and
Absolutely.
Realizing that you're in it right now and how to make the best out of each day, but how to live each day to your fullest, because you just never know. Like every day is a gift. And you just never know when your last day is going to be. So if you're only ever fixated on the final destination and you don't stop and enjoy the journey, you're going to be setting yourself up for disappointment. And if you only live your life for those big marquee moments, how many of those moments do you have in your life, right? Like maybe graduation, getting married, maybe having children, landing your first big job. Like you can probably talk about like 10 to 15 big marquee events in your life. Whereas if you live your life and find the happiness and the joy in the day-to-day stuff, then you're gonna be you're gonna have so much more plentiful sources of happiness.
Right. Yeah, there's just a lot more to life, and I think that goes along with not defining ourselves by those moments or our successes.
Life's not about the big moments.
That's right. It's not about the big moments, and sometimes it's not even about what we might consider to be our like biggest success, but sometimes it's about our failures and our disappointments, because that's really what shapes us into who we are.
Even though it is okay to find the happiness in those big moments in your life, it really is finding the happiness and getting joy from the small things, such as your first cup of coffee or your last cup of coffee, or the sunrise, or making somebody smile, or
just something really small like giving your husband or cat a very big hug at the end of the day.
Seeing everybody graduate today, we kind of brought us back a little bit, and we've been out of school for how long now?
It's been 5 years?
It's been 5 years since we graduated college back in 2012. And so through the years, like once we hit that milestone and we each got our first like real person job, right? Like we realized, okay, yeah, that's a big landmark we hit. And then it was the marriage, and then it was like, now what?
Yeah.
And we've really, over the past year, especially after starting doing the daily vlogging, have really started to pick up on and find happiness in the day-to-day things.
That's right.
It's like one thing that like I find happiness in every day is I very much enjoy my drive to work, because I have coffee and I listen to the radio, I listen to like NPR or something, catch up on the news. I just enjoy that peaceful part of the morning. The sun's just starting to creep up. I try to focus on that and not think about all the thousands of things I could be thinking about. I just try to enjoy this 30 minutes on my commute before I get to work, and I look forward to that. So
yeah, there's a lot of little things that I look forward to. I've mentioned a couple of my things, of course, like I like to journal and color and exercise and sometimes play the piano and sing. And I also really like to sleep. But I don't like to sleep my life away.
No, but sleeping is nice. So our challenge for you this week is to stop and have gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Be aware of yourself and live and try to find the little happy moments in each day. And don't live for the big moments. Try to make every day special and be happy in every day, because you'll find you'll be so much more happy in the long run when you can get to a place where you're finding the happiness in a little tiny thing.
Find your gift.
Share it with the world.
And remember, you are worth it.
See you tomorrow.